Bàbá olóyin, Sẹ̀san Adéwùsì táwọn tọ́lọ́run. Gbogbo ènìyàn tó bá fẹ́ ròyìn òkìkí, ọ̀dọ̀ Sẹ̀san Adéwùsì ní kí ẹ gbà lọ.
Good day, Fias. Here you meet me again. Mr. Sẹ̀san Adéwùsì táwọn tọ́lọ́run. Bàbá olóyin gan. Bàbá olóyin original. I'm saying that Yesi Ọ̀tà. Bàbá olóyin bus stop. Bàbá olóyin bus stop. Yesi Ọ̀tà. My telephone number 0810 84 31 336. 0810 84 31 336. You can also reach me on another number 080 54 74 94 55. 080 54 74 94 55. But it's advisable to send your messages on WhatsApp. It's advisable to send your messages on WhatsApp so that it be easy for me to reply you, because it won't speak very well, it won't polite. When customers are with me, then I begin to pick calls in their presence. If you happen to be one of them, you won't like it. Yes, send your messages on WhatsApp. I will reply you. Today, I want to do part 2. Part 2 of what I did yesterday. What you need to do for your children if you want them to succeed in life. If you want your children to succeed, to be successful person, to successful people in life. Yes. What are you going to do? This is the part 2 and continuation of what I posted yesterday. Get seated. I told you how it helped President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how it helped former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, how something that helped them to reach top. I will continue today. Get seated. Yes. Now, you know, anytime I post a video, I must introduce myself. I must introduce my books. This is one of my books. Honey as a Medicine, the most selling books in my book. How to use honey to cure hypertension, to cure rheumatism, to cure back pain, to cure ulcer. 70 ways of using honey. But the new title is Honey as a Medicine. You know, I published 50 ways of using honey before. I added another 20 ways of using honey to make it 70 ways of using honey. But the new title is Honey as a Medicine. This is another book, African Power Part 1. Africa is my fatherland. Africa is my fatherland. Nigeria is my country. Oh, yes, this is African Power Part 1. You have spiritual problems, family bondage, family causes. In your family, they don't buy cars, they don't enjoy life, they always die a wretched life. You want to separate yourself, you want to live a peaceful life, buy African Power Part 1. Just small thing you use to remove family causes, family bondage from your body, for your life. This is African Power Part 2. They pepper you, or you don't want them to pepper you, buy African Power Part 2. If you are the type that you normally complain, when they give you spiritual products, it don't work for you. They give you soap, you complain. They give you red soap, you complain. White soap, you complain. Black soap, you complain. Maybe witches and wizards have already blocked your hands. What are you going to do to get relief so that any spiritual product they give you will be working? Buy African Power Part 2. Or you have a soap that has been working. You are seeing money. You are happy. But suddenly the soap stops working. What are you going to put on that soap so that the soap will start working again? The secret is in African Power Part 2. This This is my latest book, African Power Part 3. African Power Part 3. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ. Olúwa gbọ́ ó sì dá mi lóhùn. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ. This is African Power Part 3. You have a son or daughter that is smoking Indian herb, drinking drugs. Ọmọ ológo ni ń dà láàmú. When they see that your children want to have glory, the children that get glory, that can help the family in future, they will disturb their line. They turn them to person that is smoking weed, drinking drugs. Ọmọ ológo. Buy African Power Part 3. You yourself, you can change your life. If you know your mother is not around, father is not around, maybe they are late. You can buy this book and do this thing by yourself. Ó máa rùn sí ẹni jọ. You have an husband that is a drunkard. Buy African Power Part 3. He will never go outside again to give you shame in the area. Yes. You can get all these my books as e-books on your WhatsApp, email, or Gmail. Or you come to Baba Oloyin bus stop. Baba Oloyin bus stop. Yes, Yota. Yes. Now back to what I earlier said. In my yesterday program, I told you there are some mothers. They are prayer warriors. Prayer warriors. They don't sleep. 1 to 3. And when it's 7 o'clock again, they start prayers again on their children. The children themselves, they don't know that they need to pray. They be sleeping. Mama Wato. There are some housewives. They used to pray for their husband. They pray for their families. They pray for their children as well. Sometimes they go on fasting unless they have been instructed by doctors not to continue because of ulcer. Prayers get power. Let me tell you. Prayers get power more than charms, amulets, and everything. I'm telling you. If you believe in prayers, you always pray. I have recommended many psalms to you before. If you never check that one, go and check my past videos. You see, the psalms that your enemies will never pray, that you include it in your prayers. Go and check my past videos on this channel. Can you show? You see it there. Now, I told you how Alhaja Abibatu Magaji is late. Will she continue to rest in perfect peace? How she has been praying for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to become president of Nigeria. I knew Alhaja Magaji since 1993. What drew us closer? I told you yesterday that when we was doing something for late MK Abiola, she helped us by calling the market women to come and attend our show. When Dr. Yemi Ogunbi was launching a book, biography of late MK Abiola, late Chief MK Abiola, Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Nigeria, of Yoruba land. My friend organized another show on the same day. We didn't know. My friend was busy advertising on radio, paper, television, doing posters to attract, to draw customers. When our people who were supposed to watch the show, when they came, they went to date Dr. Yemi Ogunbi, a former MD of Daily Times, instead of watching our show. But it was the mercy of late Alhaja Magaji that let us see some customers that day. Alhaja Abibatu Magaji always pray. If you go to her, she will always tell you, she give you money, say, help me pray for my child. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. She will never tell you the thing you should pray for. But say anything Bola Tinubu like, may God bless it. Anything Bola Tinubu want, may God provide for him. Later, we realized that she was praying for Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. And the prayer come to pass. If you are a prophet, you are far, you are a spiritualist. You are not telling yourself that you are the person that brought Tinubu to power. Well, I can't say no. You can contribute. But this woman, Elijah Bibatumaga has been giving money to herbalists, spiritualists, prophets, Alpha for the past 35 years. Offer President of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. Yam, say one bad for me. Mother, are you praying for your children as well? Come on, Rookie. Look, yes. I told you about former President Olusegun Obasanjo. He always received the blessings of his father and mother and clergyman in the church. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, when he was young, he used to go to church to clean the environment. Nowadays, some people are practicing it. They go to church on Saturday to do the cleaning of the wall, to do the cleaning of the compound. I won't mention the name of popular churches in my area. People will go there by 5:30, 6:30 to clean church. And you ask one of them, say, maybe you are paying tithe, you are paying contributor, you are paying all these things. They say, Baba, leave for us, you. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. And when you hear the story of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Baba Yabo Eboro, former president of Nigeria, you will know that you need to emulate what he has done. Obasanjo, Segun Obasanjo, former president, chief. Yes, at tender age, he will go to church. He usually go to church to do the cleaning of the environment. Cleaning of the environment. And there was a time the father stopped his school. Because when they were asking people to contribute to the growth of the church, I learned that the father paid for organ. Yesterday I was asking, is it piano or what for my son, for Mr. Lasbon? He didn't know because they don't always play it in Anglican church and redeem. So later, another person told me it was organ. They used to play organ. I remember when we were at Ident Grammar School, we have Anglican church. They will play organ. Baba Abaduru was sick. The person that was playing organ was not sick. If he happened to be sick, nobody, that day, that Sunday, the service will do. Bangbola Church. All those people that attended Ident Grammar School can bear me. They can bear me as that. It's true. Because only one person went for course how to play organ at the Arima Anglican Church, Arima Ibadan, St. Peter's Anglican Church, Arima Ibadan. So if, as I don't want to lose continuity, so Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, when he was young, he used to clean church environment. He used to clean church. He used to do everything. And there was a day, a clergyman asked him on Monday or Tuesday, why don't you go to school? Young lad. Then Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, when he was young, told him, I'm not going to, the organ you are playing in the church, my father borrowed money. You don't know, when they were asking people what they will contribute to church, my father promised organ. I didn't see money. So, it was funny, I am suffering under somebody. So, I couldn't go to school for the time being. The clergyman said, your father can do this, and you happen to obey your father. The nation will worship you in future. You are going to be a top man. Yes, if we hear my yesterday program, another thing that I can see, the two of them, they may not be compatible. They may not be talking to each other. But when you offend President Obasanjo, he will not be, hey, I will deal with you. I will do like this. You are here. Olusegun Obasanjo will never do that for you. Green snake, no, under the green grass. And you will see President Tinubu, you can never offend President Tinubu, and he will boast, oh my robo me, I hear my. No. Oh my deep belly, coach me anywhere. You say my and the two of them, another secret I want to tell you about them. They believe in God. They believe in what they are saying. And one word. When President Obasanjo was in prison, during Abacha regime, former President Obasanjo, Obasanjo used to tell people that, by God's grace, I will leave this place as God liveth. I will leave this place as God liveth. And God heard his prayers. We have a friend at Olajuwon Street, very close to NSC Secretariat, very close to NTA, Channel 7, former Channel 7. Thank you also. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo have a friend there. That friend used to visit Baba at Kuje. Whenever the man come back, when I visit the man with my other friend that was working at NTA, Channel 7 then, that introduced me to that Baba. Kílẹ̀ tó bá bọ̀ lánàá o, àrí bàbá ló nu Aláròyé o, wọ́n ní à ń rù, wọ́n ní wọ́n jẹun. The man say Obasanjo was ill and hearty, and he always tell me he will soon come back to join us. If I'm telling lie, Chief Obasanjo can say, come out and say not lie. If I'm telling lie, he get another friend at Olajuwon Street, that NTA side. If I'm telling lie, Chief Obasanjo, when you organize something at Gateway Hotel, I happened to one of them who came for recording. Yes, who came for recording. I don't know, the rest is history. Obasanjo normally say, by God's grace, I will come out of this prison, because I don't know anything about what they are doing against him. And Chief Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, the mother used to pray for him, as Allah told you. And he was telling people, Èmi lọ́kàn o, it's my turn. It's my turn. The NG I did one program that a driver that wanted to drive a new motor didn't know that the spare parts of the motor were not complete. No extra tire, no side mirror, nothing. But the driver was just saying, Èmi lọ́kàn o, watch me on fast videos on TikTok. Tantolong, yes. Wo, ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ mi ni pé gbogbo ohun tí a bá ń ṣe ká fi t'Ọlọ́run ṣe. Ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ mi ni pé gbogbo ohun tí a bá ń ṣe ká fi t'Ọlọ́run ṣe. Now, my conclusion. You as a parent, always pray for your children. Always pray for your children. Don't depend on prayer warriors. Don't depend on Afa Woli, Babalawo, that we pray for your children. You yourself, pray for your children. Prayers of Baba Ahmed Tinubu, ìyá rẹ̀, help Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Prayers of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo and the mother, help Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. You remember what happened in the Bible? Esau and Jacob. Some people usually say it that it was because Jacob and Esau sold his birthright to Jacob because of porridge. No, not because of porridge alone. The mother helped Jacob to achieve what he achieved. When father wanted to bless Esau, because he used to follow father to the farm, father loved him, liked him very much. But the mother loved Jacob past Esau. Then he changed the blessing. When father wanted to bless Jacob, you know, and when father wanted to bless Esau, the mother told Jacob to go and put skin on his body, so that he will look in remembrance of his junior brother, so that the father can bless him. Instead of blessing Esau, father blessed Jacob. And it's happening these days. So some mother will go to herbalist, go to pastor. They collect the glory of senior sister for junior sisters. They can collect the glory of junior sister for senior sisters. I don't want to talk about that today. Not today. It can't bear. So, watch this program. Kill the show. Subscribe. If you have never subscribed, share among friends and relatives. And before then, don't forget I publish many books. I told you along. This is known as a medicine book for rheumatism, arthritis, ulcer, back pain. Buy only as a medicine book. Buy only as a medicine book for hypertension, ulcer, back pain, rheumatism, bad dreams, to remove hatred from your body. Buy only as a medicine book, 5,000 naira. This is African Power Part 1, 5,000 naira. And this is African Power Part 2. I told you the contents of the book, 10,000 naira. African Power Part 2, 10,000 naira. This is my latest book, African Power Part 3, 20,000 naira. African Power Part 3, 20,000 naira. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ, èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ, Olúwa gbọ́ ó sì dá mi lóhùn. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ, èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ, èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ, Olúwa gbọ́ ó sì dá mi lóhùn. Èmi ni mo mọ̀rọ̀ tí mo b'Olúwa sọ. Yes, if you like today's program, share and subscribe. This is Kenny Show TV. If you like today's program, you can also watch me on my other channel, Baba Oloyin Original Television. Baba Oloyin Original Television. And my son channel, Mr. Lastborn Comedy, Adeusi. Mr. Lastborn Comedy, Adeusi. I used to feature there as well. Till next time when you see me again, remain blessed.